All right, I just waited a couple seconds, grabbed my computer, and started the next one, this one. So I contemplated whether or not I was going to do this, but there's quite a few movies this year that I'm anticipating. Last year I didn't do one because I was only anticipating like 5 or 7, and at the time I was like, well, it's not 10, so I won't do the video. Plus some of them, like, I don't know, I guess like I knew I wasn't going to like, or I don't know. There just wasn't anything super standout ish. But if you know me, then you know what's coming out this year. Wow. This year that I'm really looking forward to. Before we get into the top 10, some honorable mentions. This one is just going to continue to be on there until I hear definitively that it is or isn't happening. And that's Project XX. My favorite movie is Project X. Very excited for the sequel if it were to ever happen. Like mid 2016, JB said that they were working on it, and we heard a date of like August 2016, and then obviously it never happened. So I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't happen. It made quite a bit of money, and it's like, I don't know. And it's been like, but it's been like 6 years. I don't know. It's just probably not going to happen, but I'm just holding out hope because it's my favorite movie. But to be honest, I don't really need a sequel. I just know that if there's plans and if it's happening, I'm definitely into it. But like, it's not something that I'm screaming out for a sequel. It's pretty good as a standalone. I mean, there was the scene at the end, but anyways, you guys probably don't care because you probably hate the movie. Then some more honorable mentions. That one was kind of, but like, it's probably not going to happen. I just am way too. Oh, what's the word? It starts with an A, and it's not pessimistic. I forgot the word. I kind of could see it. Optimistic. It doesn't start with an A. What am I talking about? I'm way too optimistic, so I'm just hoping that it'll still happen, even though it's probably not going to. Then some honorable mentions that are pretty much guaranteed to happen. Jay and Silent Bob get a reboot. Paddington 2, Super Troopers 2, Blockers, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Johnny English 3, and Gook. So, Jay and Silent Bob get a reboot. Huge fan of Kevin Smith and the Jay and Silent Bob stuff. Kevin Smith, anything he does pretty much, except like Tusk. And then Jay and Silent Bob, anything that they're in and they do. And their scenes in the movies. Paddington 2. Paddington 1, I don't necessarily like it that much, but it's a really good movie, and it's great for kids, and this one has a 100% right now. The first one has a 98% certified, so I'm hoping this one's going to be pretty good. Plus, it's got Hugh Grant as the villain, which will be very interesting. Then Super Troopers 2. Love the first one. Haven't seen it too many times, and haven't seen it in a lot of years, so maybe I don't. But I just know that at the time that I saw it, which was years ago, I liked it. But I'm just super excited for the sequel because it could easily just be better. Because I know that not everyone likes the first one. Then Blockers, just because the writer of the Pitch Perfect trilogy, and then maybe the book, or maybe the book is someone else. I don't know. I just for some reason think that the writer of the book wrote the movies, but I don't think that's accurate. But anyways, the writer of the Pitch Perfect movies, I know that for sure, is directing for the first time. It's got John Cena, but the thing that's intriguing me the most, there's like, I think 4 writers. 2 of them I don't know, but then 2 of them, Harold and Kumar 2, Harold and Kumar 3, and American Reunion, and some other stuff, or they're about to do some other stuff. I don't know, but Harold and Kumar 1 is the best, obviously, and then American Reunion. Just outrageously huge fan of the American Pie franchise. Even the, I believe, straight to DVD American Pie Presents movies, just those are tremendously huge guilty pleasures in my opinion, but just a huge fan of that franchise. So, and American Reunion was really good, I thought so. And then obviously Harold and Kumar 1 is great. 2 is not as good of a movie, but it's probably funnier. And then 3 I've only seen once, and I need to see again because I probably would like it a lot more. Because I just kind of was on the 2 wasn't as good as 1, so then 3 wasn't going to be as good as 2, whatever. And then Ralph Breaks the Internet. Love Wreck-It Ralph 1. Wreck-It Ralph 2 is going to be even better probably. Because Wreck-It Ralph 1 is really good, but like, well, it's probably not going to capture the magic of that. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. See, I hate making these lists because there's a lot of these that I'm just like, not, I don't know. Just because I'm anticipating them doesn't mean I think they're going to be good. It just means that I really want to see them. Except for the, like, top I don't know. Anyways, it's just when I do these, it's just because I'm anticipating them, not because I know for a fact they're going to be good. And then Johnny English 3. I'm not a huge fan of Johnny English 1. Johnny English 2 I really like, but Rowan Atkinson, huge fan. Love Bean, like the Mr. Bean, the show. The movie, the first movie's okay. Holiday's better. And then just anything he's in, even like Scooby-Doo, Rat Race, just Blackadder, huge fan of Blackadder, probably even more so than Mr. Bean. I just don't like the show overall as much as I do the character Mr. Bean overall. But yeah, so huge fan, so I'd be going to see it even if I didn't like the first two. But the second one was such an improvement on the first one. Like, the first one was just whatever, but the second one, I was dying a lot. Dying laughing a lot. And then Gook. Justin Chon? I don't know. Love him from YouTube. Even better in 21 and Over, which I really like. I know it's not that good of a movie, but for me, I really enjoy. I just really like Skylar Astin. Love Miles Teller. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that hate the movie, but still think it's watchable just because of Miles Teller, because he's just such a fucking good actor. And then Justin Chon is good too. And then like the other people, I don't know. I just really like the movie. I'm really sad that I don't own it. But I have like every time I've wanted to get it, I haven't seen it at like a $5 bin or whatever, because it was very unpopular and very old, so I'm not expecting to have to pay that much for it. But I would pay a couple bucks for it just to own it so I could see it again. Or actually, no, I think I have it on my computer. Actually, that's the main reason why. It's because I have it on my computer. I mean, not the main reason why. Like, I'm not super looking forward for it, and I'm not going to be frustrated if I don't find it. But I would definitely get it if I found it. But I just haven't. Since I've wanted to get it, because like within the first year or two, I don't know, I didn't think about it, I guess. I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't get it. It was one of my favorite movies of that year. Anyways, I'm going to get off that. Now on to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay, so number 10 is a movie that I'm not necessarily looking that forward to. I mean, the trailer makes the plot kind of look a little bit interesting, but I know that it's not going to probably pay off. It's mostly that John Krasinski and Emily Blunt get to work together. They're a couple, if you didn't know. So I'm very interested in that, because I love both of them separately and together. I think they work as a couple. And then John Krasinski directing. I haven't seen The Haulers yet, because I didn't get it in theaters because it was a super limited release. But yeah, so just overall really looking forward to it. Not a huge fan of horrors, though. I mean, there's some that I do like, but I'm not like, I don't know. But I know that my brother wants to see it, and then his friend will probably want to see it too. So I'll end up seeing it either way. But I'll also just end up seeing it because I just try to see, I see everything that I get. But yeah, the reason that's higher than like Gook, which was maybe going to be number 10, is because I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to like Gook. Whereas with The Quiet Place, even if I hate it, I'll probably still have a good time with it. And I'll still like seeing John Krasinski and knowing that he's directed. At number 9 is a franchise that the first one I found to be perfect and is one of my favorite movies of all time. And then the second one was a huge drop in quality, and now I'm just not really looking forward to this one. But then the trailers had a scene that looked like it was straight out of Fast 5, and now I'm interested in it. I would have already been, because it's the ending the trilogy, and it's not cut up into 2 movies. Maze Runner: The Death Cure. Just, I don't think it's probably going to be that good. I'm hoping it's at least as good as the second. Hopefully a little better. Hopefully that scene from Fast 5 is really good. But if it was as good as number 1, which it probably won't be because it's not contained and it's not the same kind of thing anymore, then that'd be cool. But anyways, let's go on to the next one that I'm not really looking forward to, because I think the first one, the reason it worked so well is because it had a little bit of Edgar Wright. But at number 8 is Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then the last one was number 9, obviously, and then before that is 10, whatever. I probably haven't said all the numbers. But at number 8 is Ant-Man and the Wasp. I really liked the first one. So it's like that, Iron Man. I didn't do a review on this, and I completely spaced that I said I'd do older things in November and December, but Captain America: The Winter Soldier, holy fucking shit, I cannot believe that I just now saw this like a week or 2 ago. It's maybe not quite as good of a movie as Iron Man, but I enjoy it more than that and Ant-Man, which are my 3 favorites. But my God, The Winter Soldier, ooh, I fucking love The Winter Soldier. Like, the first one is fine, Civil War is a little bit worse, but this, like, so I'd say it's Winter Soldier, then First Avenger, and then Civil War. Ooh, this Winter Soldier. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, no Marvel, no MCU movies have really gotten onto the top 100 list. Maybe Ant-Man, but not really. Maybe Iron Man, but not really. But this one is like in my top 30. Oh my god, it's such a fucking great movie. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh! So then, but yeah, I just don't think Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to be as good as the first one. I gotta do this fast. I can't upload more than 15 from my phone, and I am not putting this on my computer. And number 7 is Peter Rabbit, which I read the book as a kid. But the movie actually looks like it's going to be a pretty good movie, and it's got a great cast. At number 6 is one that you might not even know about, A Rainy Day in New York. Oh, you might, I mean, like the honorable mentions you probably don't know, but those are just honorable mentions, so who really cares? And I know you probably don't either. But at 6 is A Rainy Day in New York. If I remember correctly, it's Woody Allen, written and directed by Woody Allen. Very excited though. Timothée Chalamet broke out this year. I just think he's really good. Even though I don't necessarily love Lady Bird and I haven't seen Call Me by Your Name, he just seems like he's gonna be going places. And so I'm really excited for that. But also Selena Gomez, huge fan of her music, huge fan of her as a person. Wizards of Waverly Place was probably my favorite Disney Channel show. Maybe not at the time necessarily, but just that will hold up further because I don't know why, but that honestly, if I could see it again, because it's not on Netflix anymore, I'd probably actually really like it because I had a really unusual love for that. Like, I mean, I might not have liked it as much as some others, but I think I thought it was a better show than the others because I don't know why, it really impressed me. And it impressed one of my friends too, who me and him would watch Family Guy and The Office together, and then we would watch this. So, like, I don't know if that says anything about the quality. So I'm a huge fan of Selena Gomez. And then Woody Allen's really good too. Haven't seen everything he's done though. Cafe Society and Midnight in Paris are the ones that I can remember seeing that I really love. Cafe Society I like just a bit more than Midnight in Paris. Not by much though. And then at number 5, honestly, my number 4, I'm definitely anticipating more. But this is probably my... in terms of, I think it's going to end up actually being good, highest anticipated, like, not part of a franchise movie of the year. Because Isle of Dogs at number 5 looks just like, oh, it looks so fucking good, man. Like, when I saw the trailer, like, I stopped what I was doing and I was like, can I see this now? Like, seriously. Like, it's, like, right up my alley. I am not even usually a huge fan of Wes Anderson, but this just looks like it's going to be brilliant. It looks like it's going to be one of my favorites of the year. I'm going to be very frustrated if it doesn't make it into my top 10 because that just... of the year, because that just looks amazing. Then at number 4, I don't know if I accidentally said the title already. I can't fully remember, and I think I might have, but I also don't think I did. And number 4 is a movie that was supposed to come out in 2017, but then it got taken off. I can't remember why, and I can't remember if we knew why, but it's Polaroid. And I love found footage, and I love high school movies, if you couldn't tell from Project X being my favorite movie. And I was, like, looking forward to it because, like, I could easily like it, but I didn't think I was going to. Then it got pulled off, and I was like, what's that? So now I'm, like, really interested in seeing it just because I didn't get to see it last year, but then also because I want to see it at some point, and it's building up expectations in my head, and I really hope it pays off because it looks like it could be really good, but it also doesn't look like it's going to pay out. I don't know, but yeah. So anyways, then... Here's one that you're probably... you probably are surprised it's not number 2. But number 2, I'll get into after this. Number 3 is Avengers Infinity War. I don't even need to say anything about this. At number 2, so these two I'm just looking forward to just a bit more. Avengers Infinity War, I'm not a huge fan of the MCU aside from, like I said, Winter Soldier, Iron Man, and, But I could easily not like it. Probably won't, though. And number 2 is Game Night, which probably won't pay out, but I'm really looking forward to it. And then number 1, you couldn't already guess, if you've watched anything on this... Well, not anything. My favorite movie of 2016 and one of my favorite movies of all time, I think it's number 5 or 6, Deadpool. Obviously, Untitled Deadpool Sequel, as well as the show, even though I don't think I'm going to like it. And then also another show... There's only that and this, again, for the second half of 2017 to 2018. It's 2 shows again. Last part it was The Orville and Ghosted. This part it's Deadpool animated FX series and Unsolved on USA. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Press that like button if you like the video. Press that subscribe button if you like me. Comment below. Have you seen any? Or what are you anticipating next year? All right, do you agree with this list? Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. I beat 15 minutes. Bye.